Salam friends, welcome back to my channel at Sabina and Mutfa. How are you guys doing today? Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim friends and sisters and brothers out there. Today we are making Medovik. Medovik is like a Russian torte or a cake that is delicious and soft with a delicious filling. It is so good. I can guarantee it'll melt so much in your mouth that it's so soft. The filling is optional to you guys. If you want to do whipped cream, you can do whipped cream, but I made my own filling. I'm as excited to tell you guys the recipe as you are excited to see it. We have, of course, honey with us. We have 8 to 9 eggs. It is up to your sizing. I have jumbo eggs. I have baking powder or baking soda is fine. I'm gonna measure everything with this kind of cup. 1 cup of sugar. You can do 4 sticks of butter, but I have like a whole bag of butter, to be honest, and it's unsalted. And then I have 10 cups of flour. Like I said, it varies on your egg. This is just a cute little show I did. The flour and the egg, and the honey, with the baking powder and the sugar, and of course the flour. Alright, we're gonna start off with the double boiler and put like basically water underneath and then a pan or something on top, and we're gonna melt off our butter. Make sure you melt the butter really well. Don't burn the butter, but right after you're gonna add your cup of sugar. I did 3 cups of sugar because the more the sugar, the better, the tastier. So the more sugar, the sweeter. Go for it. Then we're gonna add our honey. I really didn't measure how much honey. I just put a lot of honey. I love honey. And then we are going to add our baking powder. I did a teaspoon of baking powder only, and I'm gonna mix that really well. It's gonna get like a bit fluffy. You can see the texture right here. I can make like little bow ties or the number 8 around it, and that's when you know it's perfectly ready. Take that off the oven and the double boiler, and add in 3 eggs at a time and start mixing. Do not add all at once. It will ruin it. Just trust me, just add in 3 at a time. I put it into a bigger bowl because it seemed easier, and I'm gonna whisk that all in and start adding my flour. I'm gonna add it in slowly so it doesn't clump up all together at once. And then once you see like your dough starting to form, you're gonna start playing with your dough with your hand, and you can also put it over the surface to knead it well. You know your dough is ready if it does not stick to your hand and it is soft. I'm gonna section my dough and cut it off. I'm gonna make it smaller than as I am showing as like right now, and I'm gonna put it into ball shapes and roll them up. And then I'm just going to flour my surface and roll it up and find a plate that you like of the sizing, and you're gonna cut it basically as shown below in the video, and take the edges off because you do not need those unless you want to make it for the crumbs. Up to you. And then you're gonna take the plate off, and voila, you got a perfect shape. Use the same plate for each dough. That is going to go into the oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit, no more than 7 minutes. Make sure it is not too dark. I poke forks. I poke like some holes with a fork because so it doesn't puff up in the middle, but I'm just basically repeating the same step over and over. As you can see, the bottom's a bit dark and the top isn't as dark. That's when you know it's ready. Don't make sure you do not burn it no more than 7 minutes. Now it is time for the filling. I have an egg, I have kabartma tozu, I have 1 cup of sugar, I have milk, and I also have 1 cup of flour. I'm gonna do 3.5 cups of milk. Alright, let's get started. We have our egg and our kabartma tozu, and I'm gonna mix that in really well. And then I'm going to add in the cup of sugar. Mix that in really well, melt it, and combine it together. Then we're gonna come to the hard part. Oh, by the way, this is the texture you're really looking for. You can make cute little bow ties or 8s with it. Now comes the hard part, which is the flour. We're going to add a cup of flour. It's going to be a little rough mixing all that together, but try to mix as thoroughly as you can and combine it all together as much as you can. And with the help of milk, you can mix it even easier. Just mix really well so you guys don't have any clumps together for the filling. Like I said, this part is optional for the filling. You can do this if you'd like, but I just like my own filling. You can do whipped cream as your choice with condensed milk, but it's all up to you. Mix it really well. And then we're gonna put that on top of the oven on high, and then once it gets a little bit thicker, you're gonna then put it on low so the bottom does not burn. Keep mixing because the bottom will burn if you stop mixing for at least a couple seconds. So mix and mix and mix. If it gets bubbly and foam up a lot, you can put it into a separate bowl as well and mix through that as well. Alright, you can see it's done. I put it into a separate bowl. When it's finished, I'm going to put plastic wrap over it and let it cool for 30 minutes. Alright, now it's time to build our lovely Medovik. We're going to put some filling on the bottom so it doesn't move, and then we're just basically going to put the Medovik, and then I'm going to put basically the filling, and then on top, just basically repeat the step. And for the crumbs, I did like the crumbs I had left over of the Medovik. It is up to you if you want to do crumbs. If not, it is all up to you. And I hope you guys enjoy this very easy Medovik recipe. I had a lot of fun making it. I am guaranteeing you will have as much as fun as I had today. You guys enjoy, and Eid Mubarak one more time. Be with your family. I pray you're all happy, even around these hard times. As you can see, this delicious cake is layered up and ready to be eaten. Do not forget to follow me on my Instagram at Turkish_dishes if you have any questions. I am there for you. Also, the description down below, there will be the ingredients. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. I appreciate all of your support. You guys have a wonderful Eid Mubarak one more time. Thank you for watching. Sabina Mutfa.